In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police, who investigate crime, and the Crown prosecutors, who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
So, that weather for graduation.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good.
I mean, I don't think it could have gotten any better.
Oh shoot, I forgot the drinks in the car.
I mean, it was just the perfect day.
The ramifications of a U.S. recession reach here into Britain as well as the rest of the world.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised I graduated, to be honest.
So we find anything from last night?
Yeah, we did. That's what we got.
Great, we can track that.
I'm sure we can.
Why would he want to... Who would hurt him? I mean, maybe he's a wealthy guy. Do you have any bad investment deals or something, maybe?
All our possibilities. Maybe he had a secret partner on the side.
Let's go through his bank records. Make a note of that. You know, we can we can go interview the family now. You want to go do that?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's go try that. I'm DS. Ronnie Brooks, my partner, is DS Joe Hawkins, and we'll be here to help you throughout this whole situation here.
All right, thank you.
Alright, is there anything we can do for you, Cade, right away?
No, nothing right now.
So what were you celebrating last night?
Yeah, I had my graduation party. It was just a small get-together. Yeah.
How you feeling? You holding up alright?
It's been rough, but I'm managing.
Alright, I'll tell him. Hey Ron, we gotta go back to the station right now.
Gov needs us?
Yeah, the gov needs us right now.
Can you ask your mom to come down to the station and we'll talk to her a little bit later then?
Yeah, sure, I'll tell her.
Alright, great. If you need anything, just call us.
Alright, thanks.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey Gov, what we got?
We were able to track the knife to a known drug dealer, Max Escobar.
Great work.
Get this, James Franklin made 3 withdrawals, 100,000 pounds each, all within 1 week apart.
Do we have enough to make a raid on his house?
Yes, we have a search warrant for him already because of his drug history.
Great, let's go pick him up. Max! Police! Come out!
We need to see you!
We need to talk, Matt! We got a runner!
I'm arresting you under the suspicion of the murder of James Franklin. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned something, which you later rely on in court. Anything you say may be given as evidence.
Hey Joe, come take a look at this. How do you know James Franklin?
I don't know any Mr. Franklin.
Where were you between 8:30 and 9 p.m. last night?
I was nowhere.
Hello?
We found this knife at the house. Matched similar descriptions to your knife.
It's a popular knife.
Okay, great, thanks. We gotta let him go. We don't have enough to charge him.
Why?
Thank you, mister.
The autopsy came back. He didn't die because of the cuts from the knife. He was poisoned.
Poisoned?
Poisoned. He shouldn't have died. He didn't lose enough blood from those cuts. There was nothing there from the autopsy to say. He came back, he had cyanide.
Whoa, that puts a spin on things.
It was just the night of his graduation, and we were just celebrating as a whole family, and it was just the last time we were together.
We took a check through your husband's bank records. He made 3 withdrawals 1 week apart of over 100,000 pounds each. Did you know about this and what was going on?
Well, I did know about this because as a family, the three of us, we wanted to move to America.
Miss Franklin, your husband was poisoned. He didn't die because of the attack outside your house.
No, no, no!
Kate,
Oh, hey.
you have a minute?
Yeah, I do.
We'd like to talk to you down at the station.
Alright, sure, yeah.
So what's this move to America all about, your family business?
Well, I mean, my dad wanted to move to America, and I thought it was going to be a bad move for the family business. But because, I mean, the interest rates in America were far less than the ones in the UK. I mean, you can see from the loanable funds market that there would be less business investment, which would mean falling interest rates. And, I mean, he didn't understand because I stood to lose the most because I was going to inherit the most from the business, and he just couldn't figure this out.
Kate, you do know your father was poisoned.
Floating exchange rates have an effect on all American business decisions. America is pursuing an expansionary monetary policy, which is decreasing their already low interest rates.
You know this effect, it should have investors seeking elsewhere for their business decisions.
Indeed. This causes the American dollar to drop in value compared to the British pound.
Imports in America will now be more expensive, which raises business costs. That'll mean smaller paycheck inevitably for Cade.
You know, there's definitely a strong economic motive for the crime here.
He has no alibi, and this is a good motive. We should make the arrest.
It may be a good motive, but we don't have enough to charge him yet.
I think we should pick him up anyways. Let's go. Kate, I'm arresting you on the murder of your father, James Franklin. You do not have to say anything, however, it may harm your defense if you do not mention something when questioned which you would later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be used as evidence.
What? I didn't kill my father?
I'd like to plead not guilty to murder.
Well, we can still get you in the attack. You were still there.
I'll plead guilty to GBH.
GBH.
That's still a 10 to life year sentence.
Gross bodily harm. That's still, you're going to go away for a long time. Do you understand what you're saying?
As long as you treat me well for giving myself up.
I think we shall.
We'll accept your plea.
Okay.
Sir, America is in a recession. The Fed in America has been increasing the money supply, which decreases interest rates.
My lord, this sounds like a speech. Could we keep the sermons in church, please?
My lord, I'm establishing the motive here. There is clearly an economic motive.
You can make your point, Mr. Thorne.
So I asked the defendant, wouldn't you be worse off moving your business to America?
Yeah, our business would be worse off.
Furthermore, you, sir, as a business investor, should be seeking your business elsewhere, correct?
Well, yeah, America wouldn't be the greatest place economically for our business.
No further questions, my lord.
My lord, while I acknowledge that economic motives may have been present in this case, I have to assert that there is no concrete evidence to connect my client to the cyanide that was used in the killing. Now, Mr. Franklin, you've done a great deal of service in your business community. Am I correct, sir?
Yeah.
Furthermore, you were in good stead with your father before, right?
Yeah, of course I was.
Thank you, my lord. I have no further questions.
Hey, so the wife's testifying tomorrow. Go easy on her.
Of course. But I wonder if the lack of a connection between the cyanide and the sun is enough for a guilty verdict.
Mrs. Franklin, why didn't you consult your son on how this move could benefit everybody involved in a financial manner?
Well, it wasn't even his choice.
Could your son have sought employment in the United Kingdom? If he really was against this move, don't you think a murder is a little bit extreme in this case?
My lord, there's no possible way Mrs. Franklin can know the positioning of Cade Franklin's employment possibilities.
The question is irrelevant. No further questions, my lord.
Madam, was Cade near any of the food or drinks on Monday night?
Well, maybe. We were all kind of there last night.
All right. Do you know of anything you own that contains cyanide? Any fertilizers or pills?
Well, I don't know.
May I remind you you're under oath?
I actually gave him the cyanide.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict in which you all agree upon?
Yes.
On count one, the murder of James Franklin, how do you find the defendant, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Can't believe that kid killed his own father.
Yeah, I guess that bloke just didn't want to go to America.
Well, you know, the saying's true. Economics kills.
Really does.